Hi folks, welcome to another stall13.com video. How can you tell if a mare's getting ready to foal, give birth? The bun in the oven is just baked just right. Gonna drop a baby on the ground. There's all kinds of euphemisms and phrases and terms no matter where you are on the face of the planet. But there are a couple of signs that people take more seriously than what they should, and there's also a couple of signs that people may not know of that you can bank on. Obviously, a lot of people know about a bag filling up full of milk and the teats getting a little bit of almost dried honey looking, a little bit of milk dropping, and the bag is full of milk. A lot of people feel that that means that a mare is close to foaling, but unfortunately that may not be true. A lot of mares bag up weeks in advance before they foal. A lot of times that little bit of honey that's on the very tip of the nipple is colostrum, but that doesn't necessarily guarantee that the horse is going to foal either. But there are some other signs that you can go by. Okay, one is you gently lift a horse's tail to the side. You lift up the horse's tail. She's not real happy with me right now. She's moving around. Okay, we have the back door. We have the vulva right here. Okay, we're going to zoom in. Now you have the bottom of the vulva to the center of the back door where the manure comes out. You measure this distance. Let's just say, for the sake of this video, because she's uncomfortable right now, is that from the center of the anal hole to the bottom of the vulva, let's say that you take a ruler or a tape measure, be gentle because you're touching the horse's sensitive area here, is 6 inches. You want to measure it in the morning at chore time. You want to measure, let's say it's 6 inches today, and let's say every day for a couple of weeks, got to give this little girl a break, it's 6 inches. All of a sudden, one morning, it's 6.5. And the next morning, it's 6.5. Well, what's happening? The vulva is starting to relax and elongate because there's a full-grown horse that needs to come out this back door. The other thing that you can tell is that when a mare is getting very close, that vulva is going to elongate, and you measure it, it might drop to 8 inches. The other thing that you're going to notice is it's going to be all wet. It's going to be glistening and shining. It's Mother Nature's petroleum jelly. It's a slick, very shiny, glistening, clear fluid that's designed to provide a natural lubricant to help that baby horse come out the back door. The other thing that's going to happen, and we're talking extremely close to foaling, is that every horse, like every woman, carries a baby differently, right? There, say yes.
Yes.
She says, I needed a yes for the video.
Yes.
Didn't mean to embarrass you.
No, that's okay.
I'll have to give her a raise now. But anyways, they carry the baby differently. So if you take a measuring tape and you measure around the circumference of the horse, and then you take a measuring tape and you go from the front of the hip to the back of the shoulder, you measure this distance, what it is, well, the baby is curled up facing forward. That baby horse, that foal, is facing forward. Before it can come out the back door, it literally has to do a 180 somersault, and it has to come out head first, at least they're supposed to. So that means that that little horse is going to be a gymnast, and it's going to tumble and spin inside its mother, inside the womb. When it does, this circumference, this distance is going to drastically change. How could it not? There's not a lot of room in here. We're talking about a fit like a glove. So if a horse is facing forward and all of a sudden it flips itself over, this circumference is going to change. This distance is going to change. You're going to have some elongation of the vulva. You're going to have some natural lubrication. And then you have a bag that's full of milk. And by the by, just to let you know, don't go by that bag, because sometimes horses don't fill their bag full of milk until they're actually passing the baby out. It's the actual pushing and pressure and trauma and drama and everything involved bringing that baby out the back door that causes that milk to drop in the bag and fill that bag up. So can you really rely on that? No. But you can the things I mentioned. You know, one of the greatest things about owning a mare is watching them give birth. The only thing better than watching them give birth is listening to that baby horse take its first breath, to stand up, to suckle, to nurse, to take its first steps, to watch it fall continuously and to finally pick itself up and walk. These are great things about owning a horse. This has been another Stall13.com video. Take care of yourself and your horses.